Right, coach, talk us through the match today. There was a lot of hype around this match, but KC came out very determined, very concentrated, and they did deliver. Talk to us about the match and just give us a view.
Yeah, we were very determined to return to winning ways. We know the different permutation coming into this game, and we knew that winning the game would have been our objective. And we really wanted to get on the score sheet before our opponent does, and we did that. We keep them at bay. That was really the plan. We want to be very aggressive and first on the ball and try to stay behind the ball and hit them on the counter. But a strategic move in getting Daly up front and to hold the ball up for us until our midfield arrived. So the overall plan worked very good for us, and I'm pretty proud of the performance of the team.
How you feel about Daly's performance? You mentioned his performance. But talk us through his performance, what do you grade it right now? What would you want more from him?
I guess it was more of a mental thing for Daly. He would have been on the bench for the past 4 or 5 games. We knew this game would have been for him, and especially the way we wanted to play. We wanted somebody to hold up the ball for us and allow our midfield to join in the attack, and he did that pretty well. Maybe overdo it a little bit, but he had an impact today, and I'm very happy for his performance.
Alright, coach, first of all, congrats on the performance, congrats on the win, congrats on matriculation again to the other round. How are you feeling right now?
We're pretty proud. This was one of the aims that we had at the start of our pre-season in June. We really want to repeat the performance and where we would have ended last year in the competition, the semifinals of both competitions. Now we're right there, and we're very, very proud of ourselves. It wasn't easy up to this stage, and it continued to be difficult. Now that we have achieved our medium-term objective, our objective now is to go all the way, and we just want to take the semifinals and the other games one game at a time. So it's about recovering now and getting them mentally prepared, especially. So overall, based on what we would have set out to achieve, we are very proud of what we have achieved so far.
2 points of emphasis for Kingston College. 1, you guys score a lot of goals when you can, and 2, you guys recover after a loss and come back bigger and stronger. Speak to us about the mentality that you instilled in these boys to have the ability to perform well under adversity and to manage to beat the dogs, and kill off teams that needs to be killed.
Tough. Part of my philosophy is tough mentality and hard work, and it coincides with the philosophy of the Fortis Kingston College. And you saw it from last year. We tend to recover when things get tough. We saw it. So to return 3 days after a loss against JC and give a performance like this against the defending champion, it gives us some sort of confidence and hope that this team is ready to achieve great things.
Champions Cup, how does it feel to be there again, and are you going to approach it differently than the Money Cup?
Not necessarily. We'll assess. We have a few days. It's about recuperation now and get the mental reset again. Always kind of a different thing in terms of the teams on the rural areas, but we're looking forward to it. One thing for certain, though, we really want to go one step further this year.
And one of the most cliche questions asked in sports, but I'm going to ask you regardless. In the Money Cup semi-finals, do you prefer Excelsior, Champion, St. Catherine High School, or Heidel? Which opposition do you prefer?
For now, we're just happy that we're in there, and so whichever opponent comes our way, we'll just have to do our diligent work and be prepared for anyone of the teams I mentioned just now. So we're just happy to be there, and it matters not who we meet in the semi-finals. Just want to make good use of the opportunity.
And last question, Coach, Kevin Ball. Sportsmax gave Daly the man of the match, but I gave Paul the man of the match. I thought he was absolutely sublime today. Scored a goal and he was just absolutely immaculate around the back. And he's also an international player. Speak to us about his contribution to your guys' team, and speak to us about Kingston College's international recruitment process.
Yeah, Paul is a national player for Guyana. He represents Guyana under 20, under 17. And I've asked Paul to exercise that sort of leadership in our setup. He would have been possibly our best player during the pre-season. Fell off a little bit in the mid-season, but that is understandable. So he would have lost form a little bit, and he's now back to top form at the right time, And so he's the bone of, and he's the leader in the back line, and he's very mature and giving us that sort of performance. We lost 3-0 the last game, and I thought he played excellent, even though we'd have lost 3-0. And I told him, I said, Paul, if you can give us that sort of performance today, and the other team can play around you we'll have a good result. And he did just that. I'm very proud of his performance today.
Once again, Coach, congrats. And